You worked hard to lose weight. You tracked your meals, hit the gym, said no to cravings, but there's a problem. Most people who lose weight gain it all back. And I mean most. Studies show only 20% of people actually keep the weight off long term. That means 8 out of 10 people, they're right back where they started. Type "not me" in the comments if you're determined to keep your results. And if you've ever struggled with this, you know the cycle. You lose weight, you feel amazing, and then life happens. One skipped workout turns into a week. One cheat meal turns into a whole cheat month. Before you know it, the scale creeps back up and suddenly you're back at square one. But here's the thing, it's not your fault. The reason most people regain weight isn't because they're lazy or lack willpower. It's because traditional diets set them up to fail. They're too restrictive, they rely on motivation, which runs out, and they don't teach sustainable habits. So, how do you make sure this never happens to you? How do you lock in your results permanently? That's exactly what we're breaking down today. 17 scientifically backed strategies to maintain your weight loss for good. No gimmicks, no crash diets, just real proven strategies that work. Stick around till the end because number 16 is the most underrated secret no one talks about. Quick challenge. Comment below which of these 17 tips you think is the most important before you hear them all. Tip number 1, exercise often. Sounds obvious, right? But here's what most people get wrong. They lose weight, then stop working out. Big mistake. Studies show you need at least 200 minutes of moderate exercise a week to maintain weight loss. That's just 30 minutes a day, and it doesn't have to be boring. Find something you actually enjoy. Boxing, hiking, dance workouts. Just move your body. Tip number 2, eat protein like it's your job. Protein isn't just for bodybuilders. It keeps you full, boosts your metabolism, and prevents muscle loss, which is key for maintaining weight. Aim for 30% of your daily calories from protein. Think chicken, eggs, fish, Greek yogurt, or plant-based options like tofu and lentils. Quick poll. What's your favorite protein source? Drop it in the comments. Tip number 3, weigh yourself regularly. No, not obsessively, but often enough to catch small weight gain before it spirals. Studies show that people who weigh themselves at least once a week are more likely to keep the weight off. If the scale freaks you out, track other metrics, like progress photos or how your clothes fit. Tip number 4, be mindful of your carbs. This doesn't mean cutting carbs completely because let's be real, bread is life. But refined carbs, like white bread, pasta, and sugary drinks, spike your blood sugar and lead to cravings. Stick to complex carbs like quinoa, sweet potatoes, and whole grains. Tip number 5, lift weights. Cardio is great, but strength training is your secret weapon. Why? More muscle equals a higher metabolism. That means you burn more calories even while you're resting. Aim for 2 to 3 strength workouts per week. Let's settle this. Do you prefer cardio or strength training? Vote in the comments. Tip number 6, prioritize sleep. Sleep controls your hunger hormones. If you're sleep deprived, you crave junk food. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night. Tip number 7, manage stress. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that triggers fat storage, especially around your belly. Find healthy ways to de-stress. Meditation, deep breathing, a quick walk, whatever helps you relax. Tip number 8, stop drinking your calories. Sodas, fancy coffee drinks, alcohol. They add up fast. Stick to water, black coffee, or herbal tea. Tip number 9, eat whole, unprocessed foods. The fewer ingredients on the label, the better. Think real food, lean proteins, veggies, healthy fats, whole grains. Tip number 10, keep healthy snacks on hand. When hunger hits, you'll reach for whatever's easiest. Stock up on protein bars, nuts, Greek yogurt, or sliced veggies so you don't grab junk. Tip number 11, stay hydrated. Sometimes your body confuses thirst for hunger. Try drinking a glass of water before you eat. It might save you from unnecessary snacking. Tip number 12, stick to regular meal times. Skipping meals backfires. It slows your metabolism and leads to binge eating later. Keep your meals consistent. Tip number 13, don't over-restrict. Total deprivation leads to binge eating. Instead, follow the 80-20 rule. Eat clean 80% of the time and enjoy treats guilt-free the other 20%. Tip number 14, surround yourself with the right people. The people around you influence your habits. Hang out with people who support your goals, not ones who pressure you into bad habits. Tip number 15, plan your meals ahead. What's for dinner? Shouldn't be a daily crisis. When you plan ahead, you're less likely to make unhealthy choices. Tip number 16, stay patient. Weight maintenance is a marathon, not a sprint. Expect fluctuations. What matters is the long-term trend. Tip number 17, keep learning. The more you educate yourself on nutrition and fitness, the easier it is to make smart choices. There you have it, 17 powerful strategies to keep the weight off for good. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more science backed health tips.